I couldn't believe it, but Vaseline is the absolute insider tip for the household and more. In this video, I show you 11 incredible tricks with Vaseline that almost nobody knows, but everyone should know. And if you've only ever used Vaseline before, you'll be amazed. Or did you know that you can use Vaseline perfectly on your stove? But first you have to clean it completely. Once it is clean, the Vaseline comes into play. You should really only use a small pinch of Vaseline for your entire ceramic hob. Now smear this onto a paper towel and start rubbing the paper towel over your entire hob, preferably in a circular motion, until you have applied a very thin layer of Vaseline everywhere. Then leave it on for about 10 minutes before grabbing a microfiber cloth and wiping everything off again. This will make your ceramic hob really shiny again. And no, don't worry, it won't burn if you use it now because you've only applied a very thin layer, which also ensures that new dirt can't form as quickly because it has been sealed. But what burns is the next ingenious trick for which you should light Vaseline on fire. But pay close attention now, because this is the first of 2 tricks for which you should light Vaseline. Grab a large spoon and put a good amount of Vaseline on top and light the whole thing on fire from below. You should make sure that all the Vaseline melts on the spoon. As soon as it becomes more and more liquid, the real trick comes, because what you should do now is pour this Vaseline into a small jar. The best way to do this is to use a funnel. Now grab your favorite perfume and add a few squirts and shake it well again. Wait until the whole thing has hardened. You can now take this with you wherever you go and put some on your neck or the palms of your hands every now and then, as the perfume will last much longer thanks to the Vaseline, and you will also be caring for your skin. Before we get to the next trick with lighting it on fire, I'll show you 3 quick tricks. If your door squeaks, like mine does here, put some Vaseline on a cotton bud and rub it into the door hinges. Now you can put the door back in and it won't squeak again in future. Or if you have a zipper that is stuck, you can also simply apply a small amount of Vaseline to the zipper with a cotton bud, exactly where it is stuck. Now carefully pull it up and down a little, and after a short time it will run smoothly again. And if you have leather shoes like these, you should also treat them with Vaseline. Apply a small amount to a microfiber cloth and start rubbing your shoes with it, as this will make them really shiny again. They are also protected from dirt and water stains as they are now somewhat sealed. You can also create a similar effect on your glasses, but you should first clean them completely with washing up liquid and clear water. Once they are clean and dry again, the Vaseline comes into play. Again, use a cotton bud to apply a small amount of Vaseline, this time to your lenses. Do this on both sides, front and back. Now grab your fingers and rub Vaseline all over the lenses, spreading a thin layer everywhere. Leave it on for 5 minutes before grabbing a glasses cleaning cloth and polishing everything off again until you end up with clear vision again. Now your glasses can no longer fog up, plus they are protected from rain as it will simply roll off. And I really couldn't believe that the whole thing also works on the tap. You should definitely give it a try, especially if it already has a lot of limescale stains. Because what you have to do here is first clean the tap completely until it is clean again, and then apply a small amount of Vaseline to it and rub it in until there is nothing left on the tap. Because now you can clearly see that the water simply rolls off here. This prevents limescale stains from forming so quickly, but after a while the effect wears off and you have to repeat the whole process. But now I've got a few more really cool tricks for you, because did you know that you should definitely lubricate the rubber door seals on your car with Vaseline? Take a small amount and rub it all over the rubber around your car doors. This will keep them supple, and in winter you will no longer have the problem of the rubber freezing up and you won't be able to open your car doors. Now comes the second incredible trick with fire. Take some absorbent cotton for this, shape it into a hatchet like this, and then dip it in some good Vaseline. You can prepare several of these, put them in a bag and carry them with you. I'll now show you what you can do with them in this pot, because these are incredibly good fire starters that burn really strongly and above all for a long time. They will get any campfire or barbecue going. But the next trick has often saved my ass. Mix Vaseline with toothpaste. Take a small amount of Vaseline with a cotton bud, grab a bowl, put the whole thing in here and add about the same amount of toothpaste, and now stir the two together well. You can now actually apply this to mosquito bites, because thanks to the ingredients you not only care for the skin, but also ensure that the mosquito bite no longer itches. And this trick has also saved me many times, because you should smear Vaseline behind your doors or windows in very specific places, as you will see in a moment. You should clean these areas a little first. Once you have cleaned them, all you have to do is take the Vaseline and spread it well so that a thin layer has formed. Because this is an invisible barrier that certain animals can't get past, and if you know where they can get into your home, you can prevent them from getting into your home at all. I'm talking about ants here. This trick will keep them out of your home in the future. If you want to learn 4 more incredible tricks with toilet brushes, then you really should watch the video you see on the screen now. Click directly on it.